Hey guys, it's Maltigore. I just wanted to do a quick introduction to this overview. I was going to say this in the part you're about to watch. I just wanted to do this real quick because I mentioned in this video how terrible the playtime versus menu time is. And I just want to clarify on that first before I get a bunch of you guys in the comments. Now, again, this has just been my experience again. These are averages for me and the general people. So let me just go over this real quick. So one of my biggest complaints, and you'll hear more about this later, so just keep sticking in there. One of my biggest complaints, and the quality gets better because I'm just on my laptop reading notes, but so the quality gets better for this video because I start using my actual camera. But each match, to find a match, it takes me about 30 to 40 seconds to find a match. That I get right into, and then it takes about 10 seconds for the loading screen, 25 seconds for every character to choose, or every player to choose their character or hero. Then it takes 60 seconds waiting in-game for the match to start. And then each respawn is unskippable and takes 10 seconds apiece. So let's say you die like 5 times in a match, let's say 50 seconds. And then if you're lucky, a match lasts 5 minutes. 5. Very, very, very extremely rare does it last 6. I don't even think I've had that happen. On my average is 3 to 4. And if you total up all that pre-game menu time, that's 3 to 4 minutes right there. That's as much fucking time you're in the match. And that's if you get a good match. One great thing that fucking happened was, and this is the main breakdown for the match I just played. I did a couple of these to average it, but this is the exact breakdown for the match I just played. 33 seconds finding a match, 10-second loading screen, 25-second assembling team, 60 seconds waiting in-game for the match to start, 10-second respawn, and I did die 5 times, so 50 seconds, 4 minutes played, game cuts out because there's not enough players, and it starts looking for another game. So let's just total this again. Let's just say, and I believe when I totaled it, it was like 3 minutes. So you spend 3 minutes loading a match, okay? And that's everything. That's the match starting. And then you go 4 minutes actually playing. And then it cuts out. So then you get to wait another 3 minutes for the next match. And that's if you find one right away. It's nuts. But anyway, guys, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to let you get back to the rest of this video. Sorry for this kind of shitty quality intro, but I wanted to get this out there before I got you guys down in the comments being like, no, that's not how it is. I'm just saying these are my experiences so far. I hope you enjoy this kind of early impressions thing. I'm trying to be supportive of the game because I do like it. It needs to get better. If it doesn't get better, if they don't get some updates out there, if they don't change some things, we're going to have problems. A lot of people are going to have problems. It feels like an empty beta. It's like, from videos I've seen online of other people also playing the beta and alpha like I did, like, there's so much more. You get coins. I haven't gotten a single coin yet. But anyway, I'm done rambling. Get back to the rest of this video. Enjoy. What is going on, everybody? It's Maltigore, and I wanted to talk about Overwatch for a little bit. I know a lot of you guys are excited for this game. Yes, that is it right there. I played for about an hour and a half. I recorded about the same amount of time, and I just wanted to talk about it a little bit and kind of let you know what my very early impressions are, because I know a lot of people are skeptical about buying this game, and I want to talk about that for a minute. So let's just start with the gameplay. The gameplay is amazing. The graphics are great. The gameplay is really, really good. The first episode I did of this game, which you'll see if you watch it, is it's like an overview, and we do all the training and all that stuff. And it was really good. That was really fun. The training, did the shooting range, the play against AI practice. That was awesome. Totally freaking awesome. Then it's all downhill from there, believe it or not, at least right now. Now, I'm not going to give up on the game. I'm still going to play it on my own, play it for you guys. I'm still going to, knock some content out but I wanted to do this video after the 3 I have shot, and I'm trying to keep this as level as I can. I don't want to really take a side, because I did have a lot of fun playing the game, and I'm not a huge fan of these types of games. So first thing I want to say is multiplayer needs help. Like, I had a lot of trouble in both episodes of multiplayer gameplay I did, and the problem is I don't know. One time I got disconnected from Xbox Live, which made no sense because my MacBook, everything else was connected because I double checked, and so I don't know if that had to do with it crashing or something. I don't know. That's a minor thing. Everything else was in episode 2, I believe, the second video I did. I played. I started playing. I was doing awesome. I was just cruising through, having a good old time, and then bam, kicked out, and it said not enough players finding a new match. Okay. Now, if there are no players on the enemy team, I can see how that would happen, but I don't think it was completely empty. I'm pretty sure it was like 1-on-2 or 2-on-1 or 2-on-2. I don't know. I know it was small. And even if it wasn't, just chill in that match for a minute. Just give it a little bit of a hang up, see if someone joins, you know? Don't just knock everyone out of the match. And I didn't get anything from the match. I played for quite a while. I got a couple of kills and stuff. I didn't get anything from that. And that's the next thing I want to talk about, is getting stuff. Let me just double check because I got this open. I wanted to keep this open to reference, but so I've had 2 loot boxes, which are really cool. I really like the loot boxes. Some of the stuff you get in them, I don't even really understand what they're for. But so you're supposed to get these coins, and you're able to buy boxes with them apparently. And I have not gotten a single coin, and I haven't played a ton, but I've played enough to earn some. Like, I'm kind of confused on that. So that's one thing, and I just. So that's a whole other thing. The next thing is the heroes are really cool. I feel like there's already some balancing issues, unless I just personally suck. Check out episode 3. I play a couple of the other ones, and I just do so terrible. When I play as Reaper, I'm really good. And maybe it's just like I found my guy, you know? Or he's overpowered and everyone else is underpowered. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I really like him. I was playing as a couple other of the guys that throws shurikens. I can't remember their names. Actually, I can check it in the hero gallery. So another thing that bugs me is lack of content. There's a lot of unlockables. There's 54 to 55 unlockables. Actually, they're pretty much all 54 unlockables for each character, each hero. There's 21 of them. So there's quite a bit of stuff to unlock. However, a lot of the stuff you unlock, stuff for heroes you're not going to want to play or whatever. But so I played as Genji was one of them. It's kind of like he or she, you can't see, it's masked, but you get like you get 2 melee weapons which you can't use unless you get the ability. One deflects bullets, the other one just gives you a kick-ass, like your special ability just gives you like this kick-ass melee sword for a bit, which does a shit ton of damage, and then the rest of the time you throw shurikens, and you can throw like a wave of 3 that's spread out, or you can throw like 3 right in a row. Or 2 in a row, whatever. And I just felt like I was doing absolutely no damage. And you can check that out if you want. So there's some issues there, I think. The biggest problem for me in this game, the biggest, kind of going back to the multiplayer matchmaking problems, stuff like that, you spend way too much time at menus, waiting for the doors to open in the match. And then by the time you play for like 2-3 minutes and it's over. And then you get to wait. It's a pain in the fucking ass, okay? So, I know these games, you enter the game, and then you wait, and then after a countdown, the door opens, you can all run out. That's fine, I don't care. But a minute? It lasts a minute, and then you play like 2 minutes in the game. I had a match, started from the beginning, it was a 3-minute match, and like 45 seconds of that was waiting in the stupid castle thing before the doors rose. And then after that, you get to watch all this stupid endgame shit, and then you have to like wait for a match to start, and then when you get in the match you have to wait again for the doors. Like, you spend so much more time at the menus than you do in the game, and at least that's my opinion. Maybe I had a different experience than a lot of people, I don't know, but the first episode of this game, I was all excited about the game. I still am. I'm just hoping they get some of the stuff straightened out, because it's ridiculous. Like, the matches should last longer than that. And like, there was times where my team just swooped in and crushed them, and then there was a time where they swooped in and crushed us, which is fine. That happens. But there was matches where it was like a really even, like like pull both ways, like a tug of war thing. And there's many times when that happened. That's the Overwatch music. But so there's many times where that would happen, and it still felt like it only lasted a couple minutes. The longest match I had, I think, was 5, which is a lot better than 2 or 3, and that, I believe, is in the video too. I haven't played any by myself. I'm still gonna do that. If you comment or something, ask a question, that's cool, I'll answer. But again, I'm not saying anything like I'm done with the game, because I'm not. I'm going to keep playing it a bunch. I really got to give it a better chance. I just want to give you my initial problems and impressions on it right away, because I know there's a couple of you out there that are kind of worried about buying it. So I wanted to shoot this out there after doing a couple episodes. So I'm going to try and knock all these videos out quick, so that way you can see some gameplay. You can see this video. One of the videos, number 2, I believe, episode 2 is just full of problems, and there's like 2 minutes of gameplay probably, and it's like an 8-9 minute video, maybe longer. I can't really remember, but it was just like problem after problem, and the only reason I kept that video was to show you how shitty my experience was. And I wanted to just share that with you guys. I know it's going to be a crappy episode, and I'll put that in the description, but I wanted to share that, because that's important stuff. You see a lot of reviewers and game players that if they have a shitty episode like that, they'll just cut it and start a new one. But I like to, unless it's like ridiculous and my mic doesn't work for the entire thing, or it's my own problem, I generally will just cut it, because it's not in video at that point. And then there's some situations that I will cancel it out. When I was playing Neverwinter with White Buffalo, aka Sean, and then the other guy from my YouTube subscribers, he joined us. I can't remember his name. I'm sorry, dude, if you're watching. But there was a lot of times where you'd get hung up at a loading screen for like ever. But I didn't record that, you know. But that makes sense. Just because, like, I mentioned that it was a problem, but I didn't show you all 10 minutes. This was different because it was just a whole bunch of problems right at once, really quick, just a pain in the ass. And there is, in episode 3, I think my mic cuts out a little bit in there, but that's my fault. But I kept it because I was still playing, so it's not like I was sitting at a menu without a mic. I was playing the game, so yeah, so I just want to shoot this out there. I'll probably be doing another video as I play more. I kind of want to cover this game in depthly, but at the same time, I got other games to work, you know what I mean? There isn't a crazy amount of stuff coming out right now. This is gonna be a huge deal game. I want to cover it. That's why I wanted to do this video. It's my first early impressions. We'll see how it progresses. It is really fun though. When you are playing, so much fun. So much fun. But it's just got its problems. And so yeah, I'll leave you guys there. Check out the gameplay videos and all of that, and I will talk to you all later. Subscribe to become a Gore. Like this video for more Overwatch coverage, opinions, gameplay, whatever. I will talk to you later. Stay melted, everybody.